Al-Faluji, which is the chief surgeon in that hospital. Dr. Al-Faluji said me that from the survivors that he operated, that they said they did not hear any noise. So there was no explosion to hear, no metal fragments or shrapnels or bullets in the bodies. So they themselves were thinking of some strange kinds of weapon which they did not know.
Let's hear Dr. Saad Al-Faluji's story about this more in detail.
In this pass, it was very crowded. They went from Hilla to Kifil to see their families. But before they reached the checkpoint of American checkpoint, they returned back. They said to them, please return, the villagers. They said to them, return back, return back. When he tried to return back, they shoot him from the checkpoint.
No gunshot wounds?
No. I don't know what it was really. We are here 10 surgeons. We couldn't decide what was the weapon which been hit this car.
But inside the bodies you did not discover ordinary bullets?
All of them we didn't find bullets.
Yeah.
We didn't find bullets. But most of the injured people been dead. So they took them immediately to the refrigerator. We couldn't dissect and see. But those who are alive, we couldn't find any kind of shells.
We're developing to fight the war on terror, specifically directed energy and high-powered microwave technology. When do you envision that you can weaponize that type of technology?
Goodness, it is in, for the most part, the kinds of things you're talking about are in varying early stages. Do you have anything you'd add?
I don't think I would add much. I think they are in early stages and probably not ready for employment at this point.
But you sound like you're willing to experiment.
I think that's the point, and I think, and we have, I think, from the beginning of this conflict, I think General Franks has been very open to looking at new things if there are new things available, and has been willing to put them into the fight even before they've been fully wrung out. And I think that's not referring to these two particular cases of directed energy or high-powered micro.
Anti-Olympic protesters. One thing is clear, it's loud. Irritating? That's just a fraction of its real volume. The LRAD, or long-range acoustic device, can cross the human threshold of pain, up to 150 decibels. Imagine a car alarm louder than a 747 jet engine. And Vancouver police are now the proud owners of a more compact, medium-range version of the device, the MRAD.
The purchase of this has nothing to do with the Olympics. Certainly the Olympics are coming. We're expecting large crowds, but we needed this before the Olympics.
But critics believe that's exactly why it's been purchased, to break up anti-Olympic protests. Developed for the U.S. military, it was first used by U.S. police to disperse crowds at the recent G20 summit in Pittsburgh, and on ships to repel Somali pirates. Vancouver police insist they'll mainly use the MRAD's other advertised feature as an ultra-powerful public address system to replace bullhorns, able to send a narrow 30-degree beam of sound over 300 meters. It was tested during the summer's celebration of light to warn boaters away from the fireworks barge, and it can be used during natural disasters to direct rescue operations. But the VPD won't rule out using it to control protesters.
They could be used if the situation arose. You know, we, like I said, we carry firearms, not ever expecting to use them, but sometimes we have to use them.
Critics call it a dangerous acoustic weapon, the new taser.
If you have something like this that is yet another high-tech gadget that is being introduced on the public, sprung on us a few months before the Olympics, when we've all known for years and years the Olympics was going to come along, that's a serious problem.
This SFU criminology professor agrees, saying the audio beam could injure bystanders who are not part of an Olympic protest, possibly causing hearing loss, even brain damage.
I think that essentially what we're looking at
began.
microwaves have become both staples and wonders of modern life. They are also the backbone of communications and of Earth sensing systems, and they are an excellent guide to the ancient history. In Chicago, Illinois, a world authority on microwave hearing shows how it could work.
I'm hearing a microwave pulse like a click. Now it sounds like a chirp with a tonal quality to it.
Professor James Lynn is hearing sounds that aren't there, but he's not crazy. Pulses of microwave energy are being generated and fired at him from behind.
Microwaves can be heard depending on the individual, depending on the hearing acuity of the individual. Individuals with a fairly normal hearing can hear microwaves at quite a low level.
The energy of the absorbed microwaves causes brain tissue to very slightly heat up and expand, causing a pressure wave to be picked up by the hearing mechanism in the inner ear. Professor Lynn is far from hearing voices, but it could be possible to send coded signals to an agent this way.
Brain is an electrical organ. It is susceptible to electrical signals. Since microwave is electrical, therefore, in principle, one could embed or encode information in the microwave signal.